Welcome to the training. My name is Heather Colledge. I am a nurse business coach, and I'm excited to teach you about the cost of inaction when you do not hire a nurse business coach. What will happen? So if you are a nurse or a health professional trying to start and grow your business, so important to make sure that you have a mentor to be able to help you. So really excited to share with you, the benefits and also what happens when you don't hire the right mentor. So I've been in online business now for 11 years. It is my passion. It is my love. It's given me more freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment than anything else that I've ever done. So I'm really excited to share this passion with you. I absolutely love what I do. So I'm really excited to dive in and teach you about how I was able to have so much success. I would not be where I'm at today without the mentors that I hired along the way. Business mentors teaching me how to grow specifically my business, sales, marketing, systems, all of that. That's what really allows the business to grow while also working on my mindset conditioning on a daily basis. And so that is how I've been able to grow to over 4 million in the last 6 years with my own business. I worked as an ICU nurse for 8 years, started with a health and wellness company, was able to replace my nursing income in 2 years of starting that. I was with that company for 5 years, but really wanted to start my own thing. I kept putting it off for several years before I finally started in January of 2020. I had my eyes open. I lost my dad in September 2019, and that's what really made me realize how short life really is. And I knew I would regret the rest of my life if I never started my own business. I had this very uncomfortable feeling knowing that I was supposed to start it. And I knew it was never going to go away until I finally did it, even though I was so scared. So I'm excited to teach you today about what it's costing you if you do not have a nurse business mentor. So I hired my first coach about 8 or 9 years ago. She changed my life. So I've been hiring mentors ever since. It is the fastest way to grow, my business, to scale, to learn things that I can't see. Mentors can see things that we can't. They can support us, encourage us, uplift us, teach us things that we didn't even know that we didn't know. So it's so important to make sure that we are hiring business mentors along the way to help us have continuous growth in our businesses. We have a lot of nurses who come to us who have certifications, but the thing about certifications is they don't teach you how to put the business side of things together. So they don't, certifications won't teach you how to get clients, how to sell, how to market, how to grow on social media, or how to put systems into place in your business, or how to legally protect yourself. And that's what we cover inside of our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy. I've helped over 500 nurses and health professionals start and grow their businesses for next level freedom over the last, now it's been over 11 years now. So I absolutely love it. So what is it costing you to not start your business with the right mentor? So whether you've started, whether you're currently growing it, and let's say you just really don't know how to get to the next level, you're really not exactly sure how to scale. So if you don't hire someone who knows how to scale, you're going to continue floundering around, not knowing what to do, right? You can go to all the free master classes you want, watch all the free trainings, consume a bunch of free stuff, ask ChatGPT a bunch of stuff, but until you hire a mentor who's done what you want to do, you're really going to be floundering around and guessing and wasting a lot of time and money, right? And money is something that can be replaced, but time is not. We never get that time back with our kids. We never get back that time that we missed out on by floundering around and trying to figure things out on our own. Not to mention, the safety issues with that. So if you're really serious about protecting your license, making sure that you're practicing safely, so important to make sure that you hire a nurse business coach who also can put you in touch with a specialized attorney who understands your license and what you're doing in your business, whether it is coaching, whether it's telehealth, whether it's med spa, IV hydration, to make sure that you are practicing safely. You have all the correct legal forms that you need for your clients or patients. So let's think about the cost of inaction, right? So the cost of inaction far outweighs the cost of investment. Some people may think that, that's kind of expensive to hire a business mentor. But to be honest, I've invested at this point over $260,000 in business mentorship. That is way more than I paid for my nursing education, but I've also earned way more with my business than I ever did as a nurse. Had so much more fulfillment, more growth, more purpose than I ever felt as a nurse. And so it's just important to understand that high level, high quality business mentorship is going to be an investment. And I also want you to know loud and clearly that this is not debt. This is an investment in your personal and professional growth. The same way that you probably took out a loan for your nursing education. So it's very important to understand that a very high level, high, proximity to a multi-million dollar business mentor is going to be an investment. And that is the best way for you to learn how to grow your income, to finally have more financial stability, to be able to put your systems in place, to create something that you will have for years to come. I can't tell you with my clients that I've worked with in the past. I'll tell you some more success stories in a moment, but I've worked with over a dozen, several dozen clients who have, gotten their return on investment within a month or less, or within a few months, and go on to earn $400,000 with their business, $1 million with their business. So don't you think that investing in a nurse business mentor is worth it when you learn how to build a solid business that will provide you with hundreds of thousands, possibly even millions of dollars down the road? Like, absolutely. So this is why I always continuously have a mentor. I'm always in long-term business mentorship. My current mentor is eight-figure CEO Kelly Roach. And I have worked with about 10 other coaches in the past. Being able to continue to grow and scale, improve my business over time, make sure that my clients are having a world-class experience. So I'm hiring service providers. I have assistant coaches. I have team members who are experts at graphic design, sales, funnels, marketing, you name it. We have all the experts and we share all of that with our clients so that you have the best possible experience and you get the best possible results in your business as you grow. So if you were to name the two biggest expenses you have right now, one of them is the price of what you are not doing. So I would have earned probably over $7 million at this point if I had started my business when I first started thinking about it 9 years ago. I wish every day that I had started sooner. I wish every day that I had invested in a business mentor sooner to help me start my business, because I was scared and that's what held me back for so long. And every day I kick myself for not starting sooner, because having my own business has given me so much more freedom, fulfillment than being in that health and wellness company or even working as a nurse and even working as a paralegal before that, which had zero fulfillment, did not like that. Over $7 million, right? So a lot of nurses come to us not really understanding the power of business mentorship or what it can actually do for you. So here's a breakdown for you. Most of our clients are brand new to social media and business. It is typical for them to enroll between 1 to 2 clients within their first month of launching. Now, inside of our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy, they typically launch around month 3 of the program, right? And because there is some work that is done beforehand with creating the program, getting the business set up, putting the systems in place, getting platforms in place, starting to advertise on social media, getting comfortable there before you ever launch. And then once you launch, you start signing paid clients. So that's pretty typical for our clients to launch around month 3, sign 1 to 2 clients within their first month. And that's between $2,000 to $4,000 gross income, right? And we've had multiple dozens of clients earn anywhere from $3,000 to $40,000 within 3 weeks of launching. And multiple go from 0 to 6 figures in their first year. For example, our clients, Christy, Lacey, Helen, Corey, Robin, Liz, Brittany, Shay, are just a few who have earned over $100,000 each in their first year of working with us or less. So for example, Lacey went from 0 to 111,000 in 7 months. Liz got to 110,000 in 8 months. Shay hit 40,000 in her first month. And so Helen replaced her nursing income in 2 months of starting. So it's really important to understand the power of hiring a business mentor who can break things down for you in a very simple way to give you a roadmap of here's exactly what you do and when, here's the order, here's what to prioritize, here's what to focus on. and someone who's also giving you feedback and accountability throughout the entire program. So you have somebody in your corner cheering you on. And it's not just me, it's my team and it's the other nurses and health professionals in our academy. So you don't have to be a nurse to be in our academy. Not all of our students are nurses, and you will make best friends in that academy. So you have people constantly cheering you on, lifting you up, supporting you. And so when I talk about clients' results that they've had insane results working with me and my team. And these kinds of results are not guaranteed. It requires a lot of discipline and hard work. So again, it's up to you. How much you put in is what you get out of it. So when you show up and you implement what's being taught, that's when you get massive results, just like Christy, Lacey, Helen, Corey, Robin, Liz, Brittany, Shay, and so many other clients that we worked with over the years, right? So how much is it costing you to not invest in joining our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy? So even if you are a busy nurse working full-time in school with a family and you only sign one client a month, that would be an additional $24,000 per year. Not to mention 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. Even if you only signed one client per month, that is anywhere from $72,000 to over $240,000 in lost income if you never hire a business mentor. So if you are floundering around not knowing how to sign paying clients, you have no paying clients. Maybe you've worked with other coaches, been in other programs, just like many of our clients have, like Liz, who was in multiple other programs. She came into our academy, signed 6 clients in 10 days. Dr. Christy was with another coach for a full year, 0 paying clients, and then came into our academy, earned over $5,700 in her first month. So it is very important to make sure that you get a very high level business mentor who is going to give you high level support, one-on-one coaching in a small group setting, which is what we do inside of the Elite Nurse to Coach Academy. This is not a self-paced program that you just go and watch videos on your own and you have no guidance, no support. This is a boutique business where you are getting my eyes on everything you're doing. I know your business. I know your pricing. I know your program. I've seen your program. I give you feedback on your program. I watch and support your social media. I give you feedback on it. And you're in a live chat thread with me to ask me questions at any time, right? So that's extremely different than a business coach who shows up on a training with you and 50 other people once a month, and then they have assistant coaches leading all the other calls the rest of the month. And you're not getting the help you need. It takes them between 2 days to a week to respond to your question. That is what you're going to find in other business programs. And that is not what you're going to find in our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy. This is world-class support. This is immediate answers, response, feedback, accountability, phenomenal support. You also get one-on-one calls with our success client concierge throughout the program, support coach. So you are having massive, massive high-level support and accountability throughout this program, right? So this is the business that you will have for years to come that you can earn hundreds of thousands of dollars with. So why in the world would you not invest to learn how to make hundreds of thousands of dollars instead of floundering around and having no idea how to sign paying clients, especially if you were in other programs before and you still have no idea how to sign paying clients? Then you need help, right? You know you need help. And that is where it comes in with a nurse business coach who's been doing this now for over 6.5 years, who's helped 500 other nurses and health professionals just like you start and grow their business with sales, marketing, and systems, putting all the business pieces together to make sure that you have a solid, stable, long-term, and sustainable business for years and years to come. That is hundreds of thousands of dollars that you are earning from a very small investment that is tiny in comparison to what you are receiving, right? So you've got to look at what you're actually receiving, what you actually get, what that future can look like for you. And if you don't believe that's possible for you, then that's your problem. You need to be working on your mindset conditioning, understanding that holy shit, look at all these hundreds of other nurses who've done it. Look at these dozens of other nurses who've earned 6 figures or more with their business. Why not me? Why not you? Right? So stop making excuses and also stop living in fear, because I did the same thing. So I am living proof today that when you move through the fear, because it's never going to go away, you can finally get to the other side and have massive success. I do things every single day that scare me. I am scared every single day and I still push through and I do it anyway. I am an introvert. I'm a huge introvert. Coming live, talking to people is very scary for me, but I do it anyway because I do it to be able to help people so that they can have the same level of freedom, the same level of flexibility in their schedule and time with their family that I enjoy. I want more nurses, more health professionals to be able to experience this level of freedom and fulfillment that I have. That is what keeps me going, even when I am rejected over and over and over again. Even when people tell me no over and over and over again, I will continue to go because this is my mission and this is my purpose to help nurses and health professionals change their lives, have more freedom, be able to be independent, make their own money, be able to create their own schedule, and finally be with their family. This is what I'm passionate about and why I do what I do. So, what if you could finally have the flexibility to create your own schedule? What if you could finally help people on a deeper level, having lasting transformation? What if coaching allowed you to escape from your toxic nursing job that is sucking the life out of you? What if you could finally spend more time with your family at home and have freedom to travel? Let's go. So comment the word academy below. Come to my inbox, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn with the word academy so that I can have a conversation with you about your goals and whether this is a great fit for you or not. I have multiple options to work with me, not just our academy. So it serves you to get on a free consult call with my team or myself to see and to show you how specifically we can help you. You can see the program, you can get all of your questions answered for free. So go ahead and go to my website, book a call, go to www.heathercollege.com/academy. You will see multiple buttons on there that you can click to book a call. And you will also see dozens and dozens of testimonials in screenshots, videos. That will be incredible for you to be able to see how we can help you. So I hope that this was helpful for you today. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to working with you soon. Take care.